For building a multi-vendor marketplace, customers often compare Shipturtle with Sharetribe. Both are great options, and the right fit for you really depends on your business and your objectives. Hi, I'm Sharad Kabra. I'm the founder at Shipturtle, and in this video, I'm going to cover broadly four things. Firstly, the tech stack of Shipturtle and Sharetribe and why it matters to you. Secondly, the kind of marketplaces which both of us have built, and you can probably correlate that with what you're looking to achieve. Thirdly, a quick peek on certain key modules of marketplaces like vendor management, orders, products, payouts, etc. And lastly, areas like pricing and support, which are also very important decision points for you. The tech stack for building a marketplace is divided into two parts, the website interface and the vendor portal. This can best be explained by taking the example of Amazon. A customer visits Amazon.com when they want to place an order. However, any vendor or seller who wants to list on Amazon goes to sellercentral.amazon.com, which handles their onboarding, listing, order management, payouts, etc. Now, Sharetribe has opted to build both components, the website as well as the vendor portal, and offer a one-stop marketplace solution. On the other hand, Shipturtle is a plugin on very popular website platforms like Shopify and WooCommerce. I am not sure of the advantages which Sharetribe's approach takes, but I can talk about why we felt our approach was better. Largely, it comes down to the fact that we did not think that it makes any sense, or if it's even possible to match a platform like Shopify in terms of its website capability. Shopify currently powers over 4 million stores, has a huge ecosystem of developers, and over 10,000 applications to take care of almost any customer requirement like loyalty, invoicing, shipping, so on and so forth. The only thing which it is missing is a vendor management portal, which is where we come in. The kind of marketplace you're looking to create will also impact your choice of software. There are various different kinds of marketplaces, product marketplaces like Amazon, service marketplaces like Fiverr, as well as rental marketplaces like Airbnb. Looking at Sharetribe, they seem to be great at building rental and booking marketplaces. It seems to be their core focus. They have created product marketplaces as well, but from our understanding, this can require some customization from their end as well. The same is also obvious when you look at the marketplace gallery. The largest number of marketplaces they've listed seem to be under events, rentals, or services, whereas they've also given some examples of products. On the other hand, Shipturtle has primarily been designed to service product marketplaces. We are also good with rental and service, but whatever we have created for product marketplaces is really good if you are looking to build that. We will cover some aspects of all different kinds of marketplaces in our next segment. We will now briefly go through the core modules of any marketplace application. It starts with onboarding and vendor management, listing, orders, and finally payouts. We will also talk about a very special feature called a vendor website sync. Let's start with the first module, which is how marketplaces can manage their vendors. I've opened a test login for Sharetribe. Out here we see a module called users, which is where it seems all the vendors or users of a particular marketplace on Sharetribe are listed. Looking at it, it seems pretty straightforward. So you have the user, you have email addresses, their Stripe payout ID, and a list of listings, transactions, and reviews. Now, this is great when you're talking about a typical rental or booking marketplace. You don't typically require more than this. On the other hand, let's look at what Shipturtle has. There is a tab for vendors. You click on it and you look at various vendors on this test login. Immediately, you can see that it seems there's a lot more happening in Shipturtle. The primary reason is that Shipturtle is designed to work with vendors at scale as well as smaller parts. So when you're typically building a product marketplace, you have vendors who have hundreds and thousands of listings and orders, whereas in a booking or rental marketplace, the number of listings is a few and the number of orders also in single digits. When you go to a particular vendor, there's a lot more detail involved in vendors and Shipturtle. You have the company details, you can add multiple warehouses, each vendor can have their own shipping partner, they have a listing of all their products, they can have multiple users, you have payment integration, and finally, there are a lot of different settings which are available in Shipturtle so that every vendor can have different permissions compared to the overall marketplace. To summarize, ShareTribe's module is something which works beautifully for rental marketplaces, whereas Shipturtle has designed it in such a way that it will work for vendors both large and small and be a good fit for both product as well as rental marketplaces. Let's move to products and listings next. Navigating to ShareTribe, we see a pretty neat and clean listing view. You can click on a particular listing and see more details about it. You can edit it as well. ShareTribe supports different kind of listings, including rental as well as booking. Going to Shipturtle, this is again the main products page, and you can click on any product, which opens up a pretty detailed view of different listings. What you can see is that Shipturtle supports variants, which may not be the case in ShareTribe. Shipturtle can also support both product listings as well as rental. Certain fields like SKU, barcode, etc. are very, very relevant for product listings, which you will not find in ShareTribe out of the box. At the same time, Shipturtle also supports rental and booking fields, and you can configure them by going to the particular setting very easily. What we've also noticed is that ShareTribe does not give the ability to change listings in bulk because again, it is probably not required for rental marketplaces, whereas Shipturtle has that facility and others as well. We next now move to the orders module. ShareTribe refers it to as transactions. I'm a little confused on the way their workflow behaves, but what I've been able to understand is that a customer starts any transaction with a message to the vendor, and the vendor probably accepts that transaction, which converts it into an order. It's not very obvious from the demo login which they have given, but this is what I can make out from here. ShareTribe does say that they support shipping and product marketplaces, so probably they can achieve something more using customization. Let me move to Shipturtle. This is the module where Shipturtle really starts to shine. If you see the panel, it is designed towards efficiency in order transactions. The kind of marketplaces we build typically get thousands of orders in a particular day. And it's very easy for you to make out various aspects of an order. What are the products which have been ordered, the customer details, the pickup addresses, the package dimensions, and integrations with a lot of shippers. Shipturtle is integrated with over 200 shippers across the world because we want to make the entire shipping experience beautiful. The order moves from stage to stage. So the moment your product is picked up from a particular seller, it will automatically move to in transit, delivered, so on and so forth. Let's move on to the commission or the payouts module. This is where you decide how much money you need to pay out to your seller basis the commission set, and finally be able to transfer the money to their account. Going to ShareTribe, we can see the default settings, which seems to be a standard setting which a seller can have across the entire marketplace. So it's nice and simple. If there are 100 sellers on your marketplace, all of them make say 10% or 20%. Um, ShareTribe is also integrated with Stripe, which makes the entire process of money movement from the customer to the seller pretty seamless. Moving to Shipturtle. Shipturtle has a little bit more detail towards payouts module. The first aspect is that on Shipturtle, you can set commission not only at a store level, which is what we call a global commission, but you can do it at many other levels, which could include different commissions for different vendors, products, or even categories. Navigating to the actual payouts module, we have a 4-step process out here. There are orders which are incoming. The moment they get delivered, they can move to payable, which basically means that you have an option to pay out orders only once they are delivered or when a customer confirms that they are interested in keeping it and the return window is closed. Once this happens, you can actually generate invoices in bulk. So you can choose to pay sellers once in a fortnight or once in a month, and there is a single summary of the amount which you're paying to them. We are integrated with numerous providers, which include Stripe and PayPal, to ensure a seamless flow of money to your sellers. Let's come to the last and my personal favorite module. It is called the Vendor Store Connect. This module helps your sellers connect their own websites on the other end of Shipturtle. What it means is that with a single click of a button, they can import all the products on their website and push selected ones to yours, which means they do not need to create products one by one. Also, once pushed, Shipturtle will keep the inventory as well as the orders in sync, which means that the hassle for any seller to work with you decreases dramatically. To give an example, you can go to any seller who has connected their website and see all their products. With a single click of a button, it will start appearing on your website and be ready to sell. Let's end with the pricing and support of ShareTribe versus Shipturtle. My favorite part of ShareTribe's website is actually their Marketplace Academy. It has really valuable information on all it takes to build a thriving marketplace. It seems that that team has made a lot of effort in building this, and it is freely available to you. The only caveat which I would talk about in terms of ShareTribe's support is that in case you need any kind of customization either on your website or on the vendor panel, you will have to work within a very small community of ShareTribe developers. In contrast, since Shipturtle is building on top of Shopify, you have practically unlimited number of vendors who can offer very, very cost-effective ways to customize anything on your website. Going to pricing, I believe that ShareTribe is a little bit more expensive compared to Shipturtle, but it need not be a determinant. The only thing which I did not particularly like is that it seems that they charge for every transaction on the website, which they define as even as a message from a customer to a seller, even if the order never really materializes. But other than that, both seem to be fairly comparable to each other. To summarize, both ShareTribe and Shipturtle are established in their own way when it comes to building marketplaces. If you're looking to build rental marketplaces, you can have a demo with both teams to see what suits your purpose better. In case if it's a product marketplace, it appears to me that Shipturtle may be a little ahead of where ShareTribe is currently. All the best to you.